Oh, here's one bit of news, James.
Okay. Is it Sony Kraven news?
Yeah, it's James. It's SPUMM news. SPUMM's back in the news. The Sony Pictures universe of Marvel movies.
Thank God.
And here's there's been an interview with Aaron Taylor-Johnson.
Was this via Variety?
This is from Polygon.com, but it's probably from Variety. They've
Sure.
probably repackaged it. They've repackaged it from Variety.
Well, we do that.
That's true. So the actor who stars as Kraven the Hunter in Sony's upcoming movie revealed more information about the film at the Cine Europe conference.
Oh, did you go to that this year?
Yeah, I was there. That's why.
Was it?
That's why I'm late or early.
Yeah, okay. Time differences.
Yeah, I was very European.
Was it?
Very
What kind
cosmopolitan.
What kind of breads did they have? They're that swirly bread? You know,
Yeah.
it looks like two different types of bread in a loaf of bread.
What
Marbled bread.
Whatever kind of bread you don't have in this house, that's the kind of bread they had.
I don't eat bread, Mason.
Well, they had every kind of bread. Oh my God, just a steaming big table of bread. Just a big wooden table of bread. And good bread.
That sounds great.
It was great.
Maybe next time you could get me an invite.
What are you going to do? You stand around the bread table and not eat
I'll
the bread?
eat the bread. I eat bread, Mason. I was joking. And I'll definitely eat a good bread on like I don't waste calories on just eating bread. Like just pointless bread. I want good bread.
No, but I see what would happen there, I think, is you wouldn't appreciate the really good bread because you don't spend the remainder of the year like me eating terrible bread. Just the worst processed bread. So I think that'd be a waste of an invite.
Could I eat a slice of terrible bread before I eat the good bread?
Yes.
Could I keep it in my pocket on the plate?
You could do that, yes. Just you could have a nice piece of warm, squished bad bread and you could eat it beforehand. Yes, you could.
Right.
Okay, so Taylor Johnson at Cine Europe, which I was at.
Yeah.
They had all sorts of gelato.
And breads, yeah.
Bread and gelato. Little espresso.
Yeah.
Everybody had a little espresso.
Everybody?
Aaron Taylor-Johnson took a little sip of his little espresso.
I don't drink coffee. I don't think I would appreciate. Anyway, so
Yeah.
go on.
Well, you could keep a cup of 7-Eleven coffee. Like one of those
In my top pocket of my polo shirt.
And you could keep it in there and you could have a big swig of cold coffee before you have a good one. Anyway, he sipped his little espresso and he describes Kraven as one of Marvel's most iconic, notorious anti-heroes, Spider-Man's #1 rival.
I would not disagree with that.
Anti-hero?
That I would, yeah.
A character he found particularly interesting because he doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a hunter, a human with conviction, an animal lover, and a protector of the natural world. He's a very, very cool character.
Now, you just kind of brushed past something in there, though.
What's that?
And that's about he's an animal lover and a protector of the natural world.
Yeah, there we go, yes.
Because my memory of him, before I go into my mind,
Go into your mind,
what am I looking at?
Yeah. You're looking at bread.
Yeah,
and you're wishing
I'll
for
push that
bread.
aside.
Okay.
You know, like Sherlock.
No time for bread.
And he's wearing a big lion-faced vest.
Yes.
So what are they going to make it? Bloody tofu? Bloody kale vest,
He's going to have a
Mason?
bloody kale vest, mate.
I mean, there are...
Yeah, that's the absolutely insane part of this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was pitched to Aaron. I wonder if Aaron Taylor-Johnson is like a vegetarian.
And you know what I think it is?
Yes.
The Sony Spider-Man villains aren't actually villains.
Oh, yeah, no, for
because
sure.
they're trying to make a hero universe.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. I wonder if...
They can't have a guy shoot
No.
a bunch of lions and then be like, I'm a good guy.
Do you think they've pitched it to Taylor Johnson as he's a hero and he's an animal lover and all this sort of stuff? Yeah, I think most likely. But yeah, like the whole premise. Look, I don't. We've talked about this before, and I don't want to beat a dead horse. A thing that Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven the Hunter would never do because of how much he loves animals. But the whole vibe of Kraven the Hunter, he does have a dead lion's face on his chest. He's killed every...
He's bored.
He's killed every big game in the world with his bare hands.
Yeah.
And there is no more challenge. And the reason he's Spider-Man's #1 rival is because he wants to kill Spider-Man because Spider-Man is the most dangerous game.
Yes. Russell Crowe's in this. But he's also Zeus.
He's also Zeus.
And those universes might be connected.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's wild.
Yeah, okay.
They're like, yeah, well, let's try to make this guy a good guy. Why in this universe then is he Spider-Man's #1 rival? Are they rivals in terms of crime fighting? Are they both doing too many good deeds and crime fights?
Yeah, they're saving so many animals each. It's going to be a saving animals contest.
Oh, that sounds terrific.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, anything can work, obviously. But
Sony has a bad track
I
record
don't
of
like
that.
this trend of Sony just being like, but actually he's a good guy. Just make him a bad guy. Make him a guy who shoots lions.
Or
That's
even why isn't there a Prowler solo movie? At least they've got form. He's in the Spider-Verse movie and in the video game. And he's, in the mainstream Marvel universe, he's a former villain turned hero. At least there's precedent there, and maybe some storylines that they could mine from.
Exactly.
But this, what are you doing? Come on.
So
you're right. What's the vest going to be?
We've seen the on-set. Well, I've got a quote here, and because you've probably seen this.
Isn't the on-set photos he's just wearing like a white button-up shirt and he's running down the street?
In a furry coat or whatever. It says, there's another quote from this event, which you would have heard because you were there. This one is shot in...
No, I was too busy stuffing my ears with bread.
Why?
Yeah, well, I've got to...
It's Europe.
I filled up my pockets with bread. I didn't have enough room for more bread. So.
Fair enough. This one is shot entirely on location.
Ooh.
Very impressive. That doesn't really mean anything.
In New York City, baby.
Yeah, I guess it is. But like, if he's a good guy and he's saving animals, he's not fighting Spider-Man. What is this?
And where's the? I don't care about any other things, James. How's he get the vest? Is his father? You know what? I bet it's his father's vest.
I think Russell Crowe plays his father.
I bet it's his father's vest, and his father was a big game hunter, and he killed the lion. And then at the end, he's going to put the vest on and he's going to be like, this is a reminder for me to love all the animals.
Oh, God. His father's playing Nikolai Kraven. Okay. So I guess it's his father, I guess, I'm assuming. Right. Well, I love movies, and I will never stop loving movies, even movies which will be bad. Though, the director of this, he did the movie A Most Violent Year, which is apparently a very good movie, which I haven't seen. But he also did Triple Frontier, which is a movie I also saw for Netflix, and it was fine.
That's terrific. Does that have a Brolin in it?
Maybe. It's got Ben Affleck in it.
Terrific.
And the guy from The Predator. He's in Wolverine with the robot hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oscar Isaac is in it, I think, as well. It's a really good cast. It's got that classic thing, which I love of Netflix. There's a new one at the moment, which is Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. It's like two great actors who are mates in a boring movie.
Terrific, yes.
The Rock and Ryan Reynolds.
The Rock and Kevin Hart.
The Rock and Kevin Hart. All of these movies. They're
Rock and Ryan Reynolds
The Rock and roll, Mason. Is there a poster in that? Two great mates, boring movie. Two great actors, boring movie. What is it, Mason? It's something like that, isn't it?
Something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Weekly Planet posters guy will sort it out when he eventually gets around to that.